Hello, everyone. Welcome to my screen again. Um, Today we are kicking off Python programming. Before I begin, I would like to answer some questions. A friend of mine was asking, at what age can a child begin learning how to code? Um, there is no specific age. As low as 6 years going, the person can learn how to code, but depending on the type of coding language the person is going to use. For kids, I would recommend they use a programming language called Scratch, and that will help the child learn how to code. Somebody was also trying to ask if um, he does not have any programming background or software background, can he learn how to code? And the answer is yes. Coding is a language. It's just like speaking Twi or what to say at the same when Zentetreto, Navrongo, Abene. It's a language. So once you are ready to learn, um, you and you are focused, you can learn how to code. In Navrongo, they say Ma veye, it means where are you going? I learned all this when I was in UDS Navrongo campus. Anyway, let's go. So, um, so what is Python and R programming? I have some notes, and I think bringing out these notes is going to help so that we would briefly dive into Python programming and R programming. So let me share my screen. So as you can see from my screen, we are learning Python and R programming, and we would just start by learning what is R programming. So basically, Python programming is a programming language that is used for various applications that includes web development, automations, artificial intelligence, and data science. Because we'll be focusing on data, I would like to talk a few about data. So Python has gained popularity in terms of data science due to some libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, Matplotlib, Scikit, and all these things are used for data manipulation, machine learning, and other related tasks. So when it comes to the community, Python has gained a lot of active community just because the people behind Python want to make it very possible for everybody to learn how to read and code. So that is what they have done, and their reasons behind that has made it very great for people to like beginners and professionals to focus on our Python programming. So what is an R programming? So when it comes to the R programming, it is also a programming language and an environment that is designed for people with statistics background um, and graphics. It's not basically people with statistics background. Actually, anybody who can learn, who is ready to learn, would be able to use our programming. So it is widely used for data analysis and statistical modeling. So it is specialized in handling data and statistics, and it has a rich ecosystem for packages for statistical analysis and visualizations. Like they have some libraries that is ggplot2, which I like it because it can help in data manipulation, data visualization, and many other things. So when it comes to the community, it is popularly in academia, especially those who are into statistics because of its robustness. And also R is often used for tasks like data cleaning, data exploration, data and modeling, machine learning, and other stuff. So what are the main differences between R and Python programming? So when it comes to the socialization, like I said initially. So R is specialized for statistical computing and data analysis. It has a comprehensive set of statistical packages and tools. So and then when it comes to the Python, Python is generally used in a wide range of applications like web development, automations, artificial intelligence, and many more. So when it comes to the syntax, so the syntax is tailored for statistical analysis. In R programming, it is concise and expressive when working with data frames and statistical functions. As we move along, we will learn all these things. So Python is also very known for its clear and readability syntax. Python syntax is more general purpose, making it accessible for broader audience, like I said, which R is, I believe R is also the same thing. It's all about a language, and once you are ready to learn, that should not be something difficult. R programming is popular in academia, like I said initially, and it has a very strong community for statistical research and analysis. When it comes to Python, Python is also a very large and diverse community because the ecosystem includes libraries and then frameworks from various domains such as web development, machine learning, data science, and many more. So let's look at the similarities. So what are the similarities between both Python and R programming? So both Python and R programming are used in data analysis, and that is what we are going to focus on in statistical modeling. As time goes on, if time permits us, we shall do all these things using Python and R. They provide tools like and libraries for exploring, cleaning, analyzing data sets. Another thing is the libraries and the packages. So both Python and R have extensive libraries that enhances their functionalities. Like I said initially, Python has NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, scikit-learn, Seaborn, and other programming languages. I also have so many packages like dplyr, ggplot2, which I like, Caret. They have so many tools, so many libraries. I will show you as time goes on. And then when it comes to machine learning, both Python and R are also used in machine learning. So like I said, Python, scikit-learn, TensorFlow, they are very popular in machine learning, while packages like Random Forest, I think Random Forest is also in Python. So R has Caret and Random Forest, which are all similar. So let's learn in the next, we are going to learn how to download Python and R. So I'm going to demonstrate how you can do all these things. So when we come to this page, so I like to make things very easy for you. So in our programming, you will have to download the R, and then we also have an environment where you can operate your code in a very visualized way, which we call the R Studio. So you will have to first download the R with this link, and then after that you go to the R Studio and then download that. But this is what I would recommend if you want to download R programming and Python. I'm going to do this, and that will help you download it very fast. So I am going to you will click on this. Let me I wish I can click it so quick. I have to click on so plus click. So after doing that, this is going to bring me on a screen. I'm going to present the screen. I have some tabs open, but I just want to make sure that I close those tabs so that it won't distract you. So when you click on that, let me just close it and then do that again. So I do that, and then this is the screen that is going to present. So you will know that R programming is already here. You can after doing that, you can see that you can download R here, and then you can download R Studio over here. So if you want to download R, so you just click on this link. So once you click on this, it's going to take you to a new tab, and then depending on the Windows that you are using, if you're using Linux, or the operating system that you are using, if you're using Linux, you are using Alt Markdown or Windows, you can download whatever you want to do. Like myself, even though I use Mac, but I have installed Windows on it just because when it comes to programming, Windows is very good for that. So I have installed Windows on my Mac. So you click on download R for Windows because I'm using this. Then if you are a first-time user, you are going to click on this. So once you click on that, it is going to take you to the current version. So the current version, it says Windows 4.3.2 for Windows R. You click on that. Once you click on that, you can see the button over here, and then it is going to download. It downloaded very quick. If you want to see that, you can just go here and then click on that. So once you click on that, let's see what is going to happen. If nothing happens, we can actually go to download. So now you can start downloading it over here, follow some few steps, and you would be done. So once that is done, you would have to go to, I have already downloaded R programming, so I don't want to download it again, but you can just follow the steps, and then you would be able to install that. Another thing that you have to do is that after you have done, you have to install the R Studio. So let me see what I can do over here. The R Studio is going to be here. So when you click on download R Studio, it's going to take you to, it's going to click on the downloads. You can see that it's downloading over here very quick. So once you do that, you can click here, and then once it is done, it said it's done. So you can click here to install the R Studio. So let's wait a bit as it's showing. You can go here. Okay, so you can follow the steps over here. They are saying that R Studio is already running. I have to close it because I already have R Studio on my computer. I would have to close it, but let me cancel that. So this is the R Studio. This is a programming language that I did for automations. I did that to analyze elections in Ghana. I just did these automations so that this automations is going to download files from a particular file, and then the code over here, the entire code over here is going to analyze everything in the election results. So that is one of the codes I did. I think I did it last year around August. So this is very simple. As time goes on, I will show you how to do all these things. So let's actually focus on what we are doing. So once you do that, once you download that, and then you install the R Studio, it is going to give you this environment. So once it gives you this environment, this is where you are going to learn how to code. So if you want to do that, I will show you the environment. This is where you can write your codes and then save it. You can also write the same code over here. Do whatever you want to do over here. But this one, the moment you close the computer, it moves away. This one will allow you to, ask you whether you want to save it as a script or whatever you want to save it. Then you'll be able to save it. So I would recommend that you always code in this environment. This side is where you are going to find your plots, your files and everything. So you can see here that all these are my files that I wrangle data with. So you can do that. And this is the environment. This is an environment where anytime you create a data or anything, it comes here. R has so many functionalities when I will talk about it later. So let's go back to where we were coming from. So when it comes to the Python, how to install Python. Okay, so Python, you will, let's open this link. So you click and then open the link. So once you open the link here, over here, it is going to say Python. So once you open the Python over here, you go to downloads. Once you click on download, it's going to show you the current version. So you click on download. It's very easy, and then it's going to download over here. So once you go here, you can download and then start installing Python. I already have Python over here. I'm not going to do that. If you want to upgrade it, I can choose to upgrade it, and it's just going to do everything for me, which it's not going to change any of my settings. So you can just leave it as it runs. It's gonna I don't know how long it's going to take to run. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. And then after doing that, right, you would have to run your code. So you would need to know where to run your code. So some people prefer to, to do that in Python notebook. I am somebody who like coding in Microsoft Visual Code. So depending on where you want to do that, I would test that so that it's gonna actually help you to know how everything is done. So I believe that I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm very sorry. I didn't have to, do that, but I'm very sorry for doing that. So once that is done, I am going to show you something. So I have I okay, so many people some want to code in Python notebook. I believe I code in Visual Studio Code. So I am going to show you how to um set up both notebook, and then I would also show you how you can also code in Visual Studio Code. So when it comes to this section, when it comes to the notebook, what you have to do is to open as your CMD. And once you open a CMD, I have some codes in here. Let me just pull it aside, and then to set up everything. So I think it's successful. So what I would do right now is to let me put I don't know let me put my microphone down so that I can start coding for you to see what's really going on. So I'm going to type pip install notebook, and then once you do that, it will start installing the notebook for you. And then once you do that, now what you have to do is to set up your part where you are going to code. So what you have to do is that you are going to, if you want to look at where your codes are, like for instance, mine code is found, they are all found here. So sorry about that. Let's stop. Data science. I go to um, Python. Let me see Python. Okay, so Python is here. My codes is here. So this is going to be my path over here. You can just copy the path over here, and then you put it in Microsoft Studio Code. This is where I code. So you can put the path over here, and then once you do that, so what you're going to do is that the path is already here. This is Python codes. I say, okay, I would rather put everything in Python. So I would delete this one and say this one. So what I would do is that I will actually delete this, and then say CD over here. So once you do that, you can just copy this code, the entire code like this, and then you can just copy, and then you come to the CMD and then paste it over here. So once you paste it, you click enter, and then now we are doing it in Jupyter Notebook. So Jupyter Notebook, you can just say, okay, the code is already here, so I wouldn't have to, worry about typing. So I will just say Jupyter Notebook, and then you paste it over here. So once you do that, it is going to open a page for you, a page like a website for you here. So this is where you are going to code all your Python over here. So all your Python code and everything is going to be here. Let's take our time. Now you can see that the codes, my path is already here. The code, the exercise files and everything is already here. So now if you want to just code, if you want a new this, then you just come here, click new, then you say, oh, okay, new notebook. So in the notebook, it's going to open it for you. And this is where you are going to do all your Python coding. Now, I believe in Visual Studio Code. So if you want to learn how to download Visual Studio Code, you would have to, download the Visual Studio Code, and this is the link. So you click on this link, and then you verify. Once you do that, it is going to open this page for you, and then now you can download it over here, either here or here. So you just click on download, and once you do that, it is going to download everything over here. So you do that, and then you can install your Visual Studio Code, which is very nice. I don't want to download it like I did the other time. So what I would do is that I will just open it. Once you follow the instructions, this is the Visual Studio Code over here. And now once you come here, you can start coding and everything. I will show you how to use, as time goes on, I will show you how to use Visual Studio Code to do most of the things that you would want to do. So here we call something extensions over here. This is where you can get most of the extensions. You can get Python, you can do so many things. One of the things I like in one extension that I like when it comes to data analysis is Rainbow CSV. So when you come to Rainbow CSV, is here. So it says Rainbow CSV. Rainbow CSV is here. So once you do it, it's very, very good, and it helps you to track your data. It can also help you in using SQL databases to extract any type of data that you want to do, and it can also help you like to arrange your data. For instance, I have this freelance data over here, and once you open it like this, let's see if I can open this file over here. If I cannot, I will just open it with, okay, so I can see everything over here. If I want to use the Rainbow, I can say, okay, Rainbow, and then do whatever I want to do with it. It can help you to do everything that you want to do. I would actually talk about that later. So this is how you can actually work using how you can actually install that. In our next video, I am going to show you. Sorry. In my next video, I am going to show you how both the environment and how you can begin to code in those environments. Thank you so much. And if you like my video, you can click on the subscribe button so that any of the videos that we post, you don't miss it. Thank you so much, and hope to see you soon.